All kinds of intense symmetry designs can be created in Photoshop. The pattern for this was very easy to create. Very basic selection, rectangular selection, and a gradient. That's it. To make this easy, simply go to Layer and New and Layer. You put the gradient on a layer, it makes it easy to remove the background. So click OK. Then go to the rectangular marquee tool, select that, and create a rectangular selection. And from top to bottom. Then go to Select and down to Modify. And I'm going to feather it. I want to blur the gradient I'm going to create. So Modify and Feather. I'm going to put a value of 60. Of course, depends on the document. Click OK. Now the size of the document I'm using is about 2000 by 1000. Go to the Gradient tool and select that. And go up here and select a basic gradient. Black to white and linear and normal. And now I'm going to apply it from top to bottom. And of course, you can always undo if you're not happy with it. Apply it again, maybe create it and release quickly. Or extend. So once you're happy with that, to define a pattern, you need to use a rectangular selection, but one without a feather. Go to the Select menu and deselect. Then go to the Layers panel and select the background and delete it. So you can see you've got transparent background. Now just go over here and select the rectangular marquee tool. Make certain the feather is set to 0. And then select this design. Just drag from top to bottom. Make certain you don't cut through the design. It's very hard to see at the bottom. Then go to Edit and Define Pattern. And it will define that current selection. Define pattern, give it a name, and click OK. You've now defined your pattern. So go to Select and Deselect. Then Layer and Flatten Image. And now you can apply your pattern. So Edit and Fill. And you can see I've got here Contents Pattern. Make sure that's selected, Script and Symmetry Fill. And select the pattern you've just created. Then click OK. Now notice you've got this preview. The preview and the end result very rarely match. It should look like this, but unfortunately it will be slightly different size. Go for 7 as a dilated rotation. Go for 1.25 and also go for colour randomness, set them to 1 and 1. But also what you can do, you can change this, the translations. So if you do that, move that way, so you get a different result. Move that one that way, you get a different result again. And you can of course vary that. And once you're happy with your design, click OK. And you can see the end result. Now of course, depending on the initial design, the size of the gradient, the size of the rectangle, you will get slightly different results. You could perhaps do it at a slight angle, change the colours. And of course, this end result can be modified. And also what you can do, you can apply it again. And another way to do this is to go to Layer and then New Layer. Create it on a layer. So New Layer, click OK and then run it again. Edit and Fill. And again, exact same pattern, or maybe choose a different gradient design. Click OK. Maybe vary the settings here just slightly. And then click OK again. And you can see you get another result, but this time it's applied on a layer. And you can move the layer, apply effects, and much, much more. As I created the design on a layer, I can go to the Layers panel, select it, then go to Effects, and go to Bevel Emboss. Got the option here, and I can go for Inner Bevel, Emboss, perhaps use Pillow Emboss. Also I can change the size, also I can change the soften, also I can change the angle, also gloss contour as well. So just click on these, and you can see you get different results from your design. And then click OK. Once you're happy with it, just flatten the image. This is a great way of creating some LED light effects in Photoshop very quickly. Well, I hope you found this of interest. Always adding new tutorials about pattern designs, style effects, using symmetry effects, especially things like the symmetry and pattern fills, which I think is a great feature of Photoshop. Also, please subscribe to the channel. Always adding lots of videos all the time about Photoshop, patterns, gradients, and much, much more. Also, a like or dislike, always appreciated either way. Any comments, any questions, please put them below. Always great to hear from you. Thank you. Bye.